babes, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video because it's been kind of a long time coming and you guys have watched, of course, my pantry organizing video. We're gonna do some more housekeeping today that I'm so excited about. If you guys have not watched my pantry organization video, make sure you guys do. I will leave it right up here and I'll also leave it down below. You're also gonna love that one if you guys are like organization freaks, and it's just like night and day, and I'm so in love with my pantry. But now it's time to get my spices covered. It's actually like spices, my coffee. I think I'm gonna move my tea over there. I'll have to see about the space and stuff. But I've kind of like pre-planned, done some drawings. My Virgo is just coming through, you guys. I've always been kind of organized. To be honest, I have like a messy side to me too. Like I can have a bunch of clothes on my counter for like weeks on end. But I don't know, ever since I've moved in, I'm just so much more, I care about my space more and I care about how neat it is. So this morning I had a massive hiccup that I was almost not gonna film this video today and it was gonna be like delayed even more. Guys, I printed out some labels and I'm like, let me just double check that I have all the spices labels. So I go through everything, I bring down the box, all the mess and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I have way more spices than I thought I did. I had to reprint some more this morning, but my printer decided to give me so much heck. I'm not really in love with this printer, to be honest with you. I have the Canon MG3620. It was telling me it had low ink and I'm like, okay, every printer still prints on low ink. It was not working. Came back, got the ink, whatever, put it inside of the printer and it was still flashing that there was a problem. Tried and tried and tried, and guys, out of nowhere the thing just starts printing. I swear to you, I'm like, oh my god, it's printing. And it came out perfectly. So long story short, it's been a long morning, y'all. It's only been an hour, Steph, but guys, I like to do things like super fast. I'm a fast person. By the way, if you guys are not following me on IG, make sure you guys do. It is at Steph G Macedo. I know that some of you have been starting to get your notifications back. If you guys sign up for notifications, it's that little tiny bell right next to the subscribe button. Also subscribe to my channel. That little button will send you a notification every time I post a new video. I also suggested to you guys that maybe unclick it, like undo it and then do it again. I definitely recommend to just follow me on Instagram, because on my IG story I always post when a new video has gone live, and you guys can also turn notifications on for my profile anytime I have a new post. Give this video a big thumbs up if you guys are enjoying, or if you know you're gonna love this video. I'm gonna show you guys a before right now. So this is my kind of plate cupboard, and I really realized that something, of course, that you use every single time you cook, but I realized that I want to put all my spices in here and switch the plates over to this guy over here. This is the disaster that we have going on over here. There's stuff I can't even, like, see that stuff right up there? I can't even reach that stuff because I'm 5'1", so I have to get on like a counter. So you kind of have to think about the practicality and the function of how you're using your kitchen. This is what I've been working with. Okay. That just fell into a dish inside of my sink. Inside of this box are most of my spices that I like to use. And my onion powder, you guys, and garlic powder have been in these little like packets. I don't know if I should put this back up there. Something might fall again. That's how you know the struggle is real, because it all just like falls out and it's just not practical. And down here is where I've been having like all my coffee and stuff like that, but it's literally a mix of everything. Like, look, there's soy sauce there. Like, honestly, guys, this is a disaster. And I've been dying to like fix this up, but again, just trying to figure out the most perfect solution. These guys are actually new, and I just recently bought them like a couple days ago, the taller ones. I had ones that are up to here. Actually, it's this one right here. So I switched them from this to the taller ones because coffee bottles tend to have more product than the smaller ones, and I just don't want to have to store the leftover, like the extra. But these were found at Kitchen Stuff Plus and they were $4.99. Everything that I can link from today's video that I use, I definitely will. Literally the stuff that I use a lot, like the salt and the olive oil and my coffee, I've left them down here so I don't have to like reach up here. We're gonna turn this mess into a beautiful cupboard, as you guys can see right here. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did this. This is my home tea, you guys. We all have a home tea, right? Right, ladies? Comment down below. We all have that home outfit that we just keep using all the time because it's super mad comfortable. Because last time I was sweating when I was switching up the shelves and stuff. As I was showing you guys in my pantry video, that I use these Avery labels. I like mine super tiny because I don't like labels in general. These are all of my spice containers that I washed up this morning, so they're kind of just dried. These are from IKEA. I'll leave a link down below for you guys. They came in a 4-pack. I believe they're like $6.99. They're so super cute, and they are glass, they are not plastic. I wanted ones that were really kind of chunky and that could handle a lot of spice. I love that it had the 2 sides. Just kind of gives you flexibility. Some spices I feel like you can only put a little bit of, like chili powder and stuff like that, or chili flakes. Ooh, you can only put a little bit, honey. Your mouth gonna be on fire. And yeah, they're just super affordable, really easy to kind of wash. The black lid obviously goes with my aesthetic. I feel like my whole entire place is very like a lot of white, but a little bit accent of a black, and I feel like that these are perfect. Definitely will link these down below for you guys. This is going to be used for our cornstarch because I feel like I've been using that a lot now to do sauces. You guys can tell behind me I have more spices. For real, I got myself a big container of garlic. Did you guys think I was just going to work with that little packet? Watch yourself. And this is onion powder. These are like my 2 mains that I have to have in my kitchen. I couldn't find this big guy in the onion powder, so that's why you're probably like, why did you get the small onion powder? The other thing I got were these little containers over here. They're a little bit more flat and they're really easy to kind of stack up. And I'm going to be using these for stuff like cinnamon sticks. So these ones are perfect. They're also from Kitchen Stuff Plus. And they're just really good for like stuff like bay leaves that you can't put inside those spice containers. I left this inside of the package so I can show you guys. This is also from IKEA, Variera. This is a shelf insert. This is what we're going to be using for our plates and to kind of divide everything. I've built one because I got 2 of them. So this is what it ends up looking like. All you need is a screwdriver with the star end. I want to do it with you guys for those of you who are not kind of handy women. You know, that is a thing, y'all. There's not only handy men out there, there's handy women. I love being super handy. These come in 2 different sizes, by the way. There's one that is less deep, so it'll go like up to here. And that's actually what the 2 last screws are for, is to put those together with that. You don't need a man for it, y'all. Just grab your screwdriver. Twist and you're done. Okay. Last but not least, I mean, what is this video without a spice, like, what do you call this? A spice shelf rack. Yeah. What I love about this one is that you guys are like, where the hell did that come from? Yeah, it expands, y'all, okay? I definitely would suggest this if you guys are not really big on measuring, if you guys don't like measuring, get one that extends so that it can fit inside of your cupboard. I have really like super skinny cupboards at the end where my cups are. Yeah, like this one even fit inside of that skinny one. So at least measure if this is wide enough. And if you have a little bit of room there, then you guys know you have a little bit of room for extension. And as soon as I started thinking, I'm like, wait a second, like my initial plan was to do all my spices still inside of this cupboard. But then I'm like, this extends, and I was starting to realize how many spices I actually had. Like I didn't really realize that I was a spice queen, you know what I'm saying? This I found at HomeSense and I only paid $9.99 for it. You guys can also find this on Amazon. I'll also leave a link to a couple of them if you guys want to check some other ones out. The other thing I loved about this one was that it was white, so it was just very like, it matched the interior of my cupboard, and they just look so super clean on here. Another thing you want to make sure is that the depth of these, especially because these are more chunky than usual. This one was really deep on each shelf, so I even have a tiny bit of room on the front over here. But if I got a super skinny one that was made for only skinny spice jars, then they would tip over. I would suggest finding your spice jars first. For me, that's not what I did. So when it extends, you still have this support in the middle over here, because without that support, it would kind of bow down in the center. I just really love this one. It's by Neat Things. It's for neat freaks like us, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much everything we're gonna use. This is everything that was inside of that cupboard. And this is also from IKEA, this little salt container, little pump containers. They're actually basically like bathroom dispensers, or whatever you really want to put inside of here. You can even use it for skincare. This one is sugar-free caramel syrup, and I know it because it's a little bit more cloudy. I get these from HomeSense, by the way. And this one is sugar-free vanilla. I love to use this instead of my Earl Grey teas, or anytime I'm making latte. You guys can do a caramel latte and a vanilla latte, just like Starbucks puts their pumps and flavors inside of the drinks. You guys can have these at home. 99 cents, you guys, super affordable. So this I got on, actually not on Amazon, but I saw this on Amazon and I was gonna get it, but it was like $3 or $4 cheaper at HomeSense, so I decided to get it there. It is a sugar dispenser. I'm like, honestly, I use so much of this guy over here, my favorite garlic, that I'm like, do I get my own, like its own container that's larger, because I just use so much of it, whereas this one fits like double the amount. I have my own garlic container. It's gonna be separate from everyone else. It's garlic. Start putting all of our spices inside of our containers. I've laid down a couple of pieces of paper towel because the spices are gonna go everywhere. I realized that for me to dump some of these spices in here, it's gonna make a really big mess, and that's not the mess I intended to make, like it already has started. So I'm like, how can I make a little funnel? So you guys you should buy a funnel instead of doing this like I am. Pull it up on an angle. You just want to tape over here on the side, put this over, and then start dumping. That's right. So inside of this container, I'm gonna be putting my cornstarch, and I didn't want to have it in its packaging. And these stars kind of smells like black licorice. I cannot stand licorice, but for some reason, when I put this inside of my soups, oh my God, it is so good. So of course, it goes to show you that there's certain ways that you can eat something, even though you may not like it as a whole. And then in this one, my cinnamon sticks. Look how cute this is, you guys. That's what it looks like. So we are basically all done with everything. I'm gonna tell you guys all the spices that I have, and we're going to organize our cupboard. And for all of our extras, because obviously some of the containers could not fit all of the product, I have these 2 boxes from IKEA that I'm gonna be using. I also had this little box that I was using from before that I put all the packets with the extras. So anytime we run out of our spices, we just pull this box down, and you can't even see all of this. It just keeps it super clean. Doesn't it look so much more clean? These are all of my spices. I'm just gonna go through them quickly with you guys, just in case you guys are curious which ones I use. You want all the ones that you use really frequently right at the front, because those are the ones you're gonna be grabbing. You don't wanna have to keep reaching for them. Garlic, onion powder, Montreal chicken spice, turmeric, black pepper, paprika, seasoned salt. I love on my roast beef. This I actually didn't make a label for, and I wasn't intending to put inside of here, but this is that chicken bouillon powder that you use inside of soups and stuff. Cumin, cardamom, coriander. I've actually grouped all of these green kind of leafy ones. So we have dried parsley, thyme, mint leaves, and oregano. Curry powder, which I love a lot. This one, tahini, nutmeg. We have masala. I'm pretty sure, let me know what masala actually means. I could just look it up, but I know my babes are gonna let me know. I think masala is just a mixture of spices, but I noticed that there's like garam masala, chicken. This one is called chicken masala. Cayenne powder, chili flakes, chili powder, sesame seeds, sumac. So sumac is a kind of like a very tangy sort of topper that you would put. They put this a lot on top of chicken shawarma. When you guys go to Osmo's, you'll notice that, or Middle Eastern places will have it. I used to think that this was dried Kalamata olives made into a salt. I'm not joking, because that's what it looks like. This is paella, allspice, cinnamon, and ginger powder. I don't use this guy a lot because I'm not a huge fan of ginger, but I do like ginger and garlic dishes. Our anise star, our cinnamon sticks. I have moved all of the shelves that I needed to. Can you guys believe that I tried out those boxes? I got so excited about them, and guess what? They don't fit. I'm just gonna go on Amazon after this, and I'm gonna order white boxes that fit this. That's all I need to do. Let's get putting all these spices in. I've put it in my rack here, and I've extended it while leaving some room. You want to put the stuff that you barely use, like rarely use, at the back, and then you want to put the stuff at the front that you use all the time. Okay, so over here, we're only gonna be using one of these guys. I thought I needed both, but we're actually not gonna be using both. But that's okay, maybe I can use that somewhere else. A little bit of an update. So I did get my boxes. I went online and I ordered them. And I also changed my hardware. So I got those white boxes. So those fit my cover a lot better now. They are 11 inches deep, which is the exact depth of my cupboard. So all of our extras are up there. It's just a really clean way to kind of keep everything organized and out of the way. You can't tell that there's a bunch of spice bottles inside of there, and everything is all organized. Everything that I showed you guys that I could possibly link for you, all the stuff that I used, I will also leave link down below in my description box so you guys can shop it. I think I'm going to be doing more organization, obviously, videos for you guys. I'm still kind of in the midst of getting everything organized, but there's just a lot, like there's a lot to think about. The next area I'm going to be doing is kind of my den area that I'm so excited about, but there's more coming your way, you guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, hopefully my tips and tricks kind of help you guys out organize your kitchen. Leave some love down below. Let me know what you guys think of this whole transformation. I cannot believe I broke a nail during this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget that little notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you guys get notified for all of my brand new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes. I'm gonna say goodbye with this hand. And I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.